Hello, everyone. Welcome. Whew, I have to say, I'm a wee bit exhausted today. Very busy day. I wish I was out just feeding the ducks today. Going with the flow, baby. Just going with the flow. Whew. Intensity of energies. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Um, yeah. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. That Mars opposition is really causing havoc with a lot of people, and then Mars squaring the nodes. And the nodes being in Scorpio and can I was going to say Cancer, but no, it's not Cancer, but Taurus. Um, this is looking at the truth of the direction that you want to go into without fear and not falling into a lot of the fear that's happening within the world around you and being honest. And oh, I had a question posed to me today by a very dear, 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 dear friend. I'm gonna call her my sister friend, a soul sister. Um, and asking me because of how many hours I'm putting in. Like I got a week off of work. Not a week off. I got 4 days off, and it it was good. It was really beautiful to have those days off, reconnecting with myself. But it to me it wasn't long enough, and then now I'm going into another whirlwind of work. And it's like, she asked about, do you have somebody who can do a reading for you? And, you know, I was like, not really, most people, when I ask them to do a reading, it's like telling me the things I already know. Uh, And that's one of the things about doing a reading for somebody. It is probing and asking questions, right? Getting to the nitty-gritty of what are you searching for? Getting that person to really look inwardly and start asking the questions for themselves so that they are able to be open to what spirit, the divine, God, the goddess wants wants to or would like to lead them. And many times those questions are difficult, you know? When we start to look out and put out the intention on where we want to go, many of us, especially women, coaches, healers, and practitioners, say that they have a passion for helping others and to become more of who they really are. That's a really broad question. And when we start looking at that, it's like really looking deeply. But who are you, anyways? And what does that really mean? What does that really mean? But when you start really looking into the depths of who you are, inside each of us is a pure part of us that seeks to participate in the wonders of life. And that's where I find myself. I want to, participate in the wonders of life. I mean, I'm watching, this traveling with my friends series, and I mean, they're old dear friends, but I mean, they're in Venice. They're traveling in Venice. I'm like, "Oh my god, do I wanna travel in Venice?" And I'm seeing all the beautiful things that they're going to, and the appreciation of the beauty, of the beautiful things to bring into your life, and that's, you know, where I find that to seek to participate in the wonders of life, this pure essential nature that resides deep inside of us, and underneath is for the lack of a better world. It's I feel like it's this one part of ourselves. We'll call it the small self. The part fueled by the critter brain focused on survival. So our critter brain's like, oh no, you really can't do that. Oh no, that's not really what I want to do. But when the Mars is squaring the nodes, it's saying, you don't want to get lost in Scorpio land, on, oh, let's destroy it. Let's just, create something new. Where Taurus comes in and saying, Taurus is the one that doesn't want to destroy bridges. Okay, how can we build this? How can we fortify this? What can create that is even stronger than what we've already had? And this is where it's underneath this, the ego mind, the part that seeks to make sense of the world, that constantly seeks answers to such questions as who am I, and why is this happening, and makes meaning of whatever it can find to make sense of it all. And I think that's where we're at. This is where we're at, where we're trying to make sense of everything that is around us. And sometimes it's frustrating and overwhelming, and it angers us because we're seeing so many things, especially as women, being thrown at us in trying to, and the word rape, and that's such a harsh word, but raping us of our essence of who we are. And this is where it's, coming back to that question, our little critter brain going on, asking, the question underneath it all, right? Underneath it all, of who are you? Coming to that essence of who you are truly. And this is when you're connecting with your essence, when you're connecting with that true self of you, when you're connecting with that, it is one that has you having to sit in that. Sit in it. And underneath that small self and that ego mind, you have a nature that is not only creative and expressive, but is connected to the creative mind and the creative nature of the universe. It is that goddess essence, that truth of who you are. And its nature lives by creativity and is driven by to express itself. And many times we're afraid to express who we are. And this is where, that energy of the North Node being in Taurus, and then we have that Mars opposition to Pluto and squaring Jupiter, and the sun squaring, Pluto as well. This energy is focusing on us to find what is our foundation of the truth of who we are. And this can be, especially as we're coming to the first quarter square of the moon. This is our nature. This is the nature lives by our creativity and is driven by us to express ourselves. And this part of you is calling you forward, inviting you to live from here, from that spark, that inner spark, and to connect to the inner spark of others. This is your essence. Your essence is to connect it to everything in all time and space. It is a creative in nature. We are inheritedly connected to everything that makes us inheritably creative. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, while we are one with everything, there is something unique about us, and there is a unique sense of who we are. And that sense of who we are has come here to create something to express on this earth. And that is our joy, is to express our joy. And one of the things, and one of the questions, I think it's in when I did Journey Club 2, is asking you, what is joy? What does it look like? What is the color? What does it taste like? This is like getting into all of our senses and connecting. And when we want to become this expression of the world, we want to express that trueness of who we are. One of the things that, when I watch um Chateau Diaries, or I'm watching, this show with Venice, it is with Stephanie Jarvis. But the thing is that she's living her essence as you know, her truth. This is what she loves. This is what she desires. And she expresses that. Many times we're afraid to express our trueness, to express that desire of who we are. And that is what matters to us and what we deeply care about. And this is about our deepest urges within us, and it's the existence of this and its expression, which is our essence. And underneath it all, there is something that where we all are deeply in spirit. We do seek to express that in the world. That is our essence, to express that truth of who we are and what it is. And it's that expression, the talents and skills and capability that facilitate the expression and the urge of the essence to grow and expand and be that self-expression. To It is the strongest urge there is. It is primal. It is that desire. And when you come down to that primal and you come down to that beat and you come down to it, you start to really connect to that truth and that desire of who you are. At the heart of the magic is understanding that you have an essence that is creates desire and the evolutionary impulse, the primal urge to grow and expand and self-express. Magic is about reconnecting with our creative core, our essence, and living from that place every single day. It is a practice. And a practice means that some days, we're great at it, and other days we're not great at it. Practice means that it is a practice because every day is a growing and learning experience on this ever expanding, beautiful earth walk that we are on. And today I want to, look at, our evening connection, you know, giving thanks to what we are grateful for and looking at what we are grateful for. Connecting with that essence and reviewing your day and acknowledging yourself for what you did well. I think I did very well under the stress of all of a sudden not having enough stuff, when I'm going to make a drink and all of a sudden we're all out of it. And it's just like, and you have a lineup and you're by yourself and you have 7 drinks and you have to make them. And it's frustrating. It's like, you get that panic and you have to breathe. So I think I connected and did very well without losing it, which you could easily do. And I think that connection of allowing yourself just to be the truth of who you are, you know just sitting with that true essence. Hey, Mandy, love to see you. Oh, big hugs to you, sweetheart. Connecting with that version of you who already has what you want. That's the thing. It's like when you're doing manifestation work or energy work, and you're wanting to create desires and you're wanting to create, connecting with that person who you've projected out, because you're wanting to imprint this energy onto you, right? So imprinting that energy onto you, that means that you are wanting to come into that truth of the essence of who you are, and giving thanks for all that you have and all that is on the way, all that's on the way. Yeah. And forgive and bless. So it's time to clear the slate. Forgive anyone, including yourself, for anything that needs to be released and cleared. Anything that needs to be cleared. Here's a sample of the forgiveness mantra. By the goddess within and the divine above, below, left, right, before me, and behind me, I release and clear and return to the divine source any energy that has been directed at me, consciously or unconsciously, that is not in the purest and highest good. I forgive all from my present or my past whose actions require forgiveness, whether I am aware of it or not. I forgive them, I love them, I bless them, I release them to the divine Mother, Father, Source, to continue their soul's journey in co-creative partnership. If there is anyone from my past or present who would be served by forgiving me, I invite and allow them to do so now. I forgive, love, bless, and release myself from any perceived wrongdoings. I embrace that my life and all that is in it is a co-creation with the divine. I embrace my power to choose and create my reality. And may we all be free to create our soul path, grow, expand, and receive all of the good that is meant for us. It is done. It is done. It is done. So much blessings out there for you all. So much blessings on connecting with your essence, on connecting with the truth of who you are. This is a practice. And this is one of the things I'm going to try and do a little bit more connecting with you. I know the shit that's going on in the world. I understand the shit that's going on in the world. I really do. Um, and I understand what's unfolding before us and the path that is coming forward for all of us as humanity. But as this path is unfolding for all of us as a collective, there is a part within this unfolding in connecting with the truth of who we are, within that essence of who we are, and really, really coming inside each of us, and it is coming inside to our pureness of who we are, is going to help to shed a light, a truth, an understanding, so others are able to stand up and grow and not be afraid. Not be afraid because of what is unfolding before us, because what is being pushed upon us to believe. But the thing is the consciousness, especially of that of the woman, has to be ignited and lit up. I'll say this, and I'll probably get a ban for this. No man will ever, ever, ever understand the truth of what it is to be a woman. Those who have come in to be the true woman, a true woman on this earth walk, you chose it. You chose it. You came in and you went up and you went in with your soul guardians and your soul contract, and you said, yeah, this lifetime I decided to be a woman. And now we're thinking like, what the hell were we thinking? But to be in that true essence of being, right? Because we are the healers. We are the practitioners. We are the coaches. We are the teachers. And we come in with the passion. And we come more of who they really are. We stand out. And this is what we need to be doing. We're standing out before, so that we can be able to allow for those, our children, our children's children, and hope to God, our children's children will be able to stand up in this world that is totally being dismantled. And we have to be the cornerstone, like always, like we always have done as women, to be the cornerstone of society, to stand strong and to be strong. Because we are the pillars of light. We are the pillars that are going to be that strength that is going to carry on, because it's only through us that life can be created, through the co-creation of the masculine and the divine feminine. So I'm sending you out to be that strong pillar of light. Do not falter. Be that strength. Be that truth. And allow for the Lord and Lady to shine through you, with you, and in you, and around you, in all that you say, and all that you be, and all that you do. Be your truth. Because the road ahead is going to be crazier than what you've ever thought it could be. God bless, and the Goddess bless. And I will hopefully see you. We'll see about tomorrow morning, because I have another hectic day. I have a 12-hour day tomorrow. So we'll see how things unfold for me. But my heart and my love is always with you, always. And God bless. Onwards and upwards. Be grateful for all that you have and all that's on the way. And all that you don't even know that's coming. Bless it. Bless it. Bless it. God bless. And the Goddess bless. And let's go feed the ducks. I love the duck. You know, gotta feed those ducks. Feeding ducks is great.